Okay guys, so as promised, I'm here with my review of Fruit Juice by Bostin Loyd. I've taken it for a week now to see how it would be, the effects and everything, so I could give you guys a proper review, and the verdict is it's pretty damn good. So this is like the strawberry flavour, that's the only one that's out just now, and the taste is really good. It tastes kind of like a strawberry hubba bubba chewing gum. So if you like that, you'll pretty much love this. It's pretty good on the taste. It doesn't have the chemical like aftertaste of quite a lot of pre-workouts out there just now, such as like the Jacked Advance. It doesn't taste that great in my opinion. So the effects of this, like it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to kick in once you're on it. So other effects of this are that it's not got that much beta alanine in it. It's got a little bit. You can kind of feel the tingle. Like I kind of felt it like in my forehead a little bit on my forearms. But it wasn't the sort of burn effect that you get off some like this, the curse. Like that's heavily beta alanine, and it really burns. Like for 10 to 15 minutes, if you take this stuff, you're burning, and you kind of ruin the workout a bit for you. But the Bostin Loyd stuff doesn't seem to have it. It just keeps going. Like you get the tingle, and you know it's on because, as I said before, the sort of curtain comes down, and you're focused straight away. So it's pretty good for that. Also, I'd say that this isn't the best for giving you a pump like in the gym. So if you're one of these guys who wants to just get really pumped up, look as big as possible, I wouldn't say this is the best product for it. It's decent, but you don't get the sort of skin ripping effect like you feel with some others. I'd say the BSN No Explode's probably best for it, to be honest with you. So I think currently, overall, this is one of the best I've tried right now. Like, it's probably the best on the market because it does have these two sort of special ingredients, the DMAA and the ephedra. Most companies don't put them in. Like, as you know, the original Jack before this one had them, and it's pretty good, but this new advanced Jack has not got them, so it's nowhere near as good as the original was. But I'd say this is probably better than the original Jacked in my opinion. So I think in the last couple of years, this is probably the best thing to hit the market as all the companies kind of cleared out, took all the DMAA out of all the products. Also, another thing I didn't like with pre-workouts, sometimes you feel like you're going to be sick or going to shit yourself or whatever, like really bad stomach cramps. I've not had that so far with this, and I always take my pre-workouts on an empty stomach because I go to the gym first thing in the morning, so I barely ever eat. I've had it a few times with the Jacked Advance, like you just feel kind of shitty, like your abs and stomach just horrible, sick a bit. But this, so far, so good. I don't know if I'll take it continuously. Like I've only taken it 4 days in a row or 5 days in a row just to get the review done. To be honest, like normally I'd say maybe once or twice a week for this stuff because it is pretty powerful, and obviously everyone knows like DMAA and ephedra does have some like bad side effects. I'll leave a link to them both in the bottom. So if you want to know about more side effects of DMAA and ephedra, I'll leave like links there. But I've not really experienced anything bad like the heart palpitations or anything like that so far. So, but I won't be taking it every single day anyway, just in case. So onto the sort of value for money of this stuff. Like as I said, I got two of them for £75, and I got free shipping to the UK, and it was really quick. It got here in 1 week through customs, no bother, easy. And So I would say £38 or $60 is probably very expensive. Like it's way more expensive than I paid for either of these. It's more expensive than I paid for my protein and my bro science one. So it is one of the more expensive on the market, but what you get in it is worth it, I'd say, in my opinion. The DMAA and Ephedra, as I said, they're not in anything at all on the market right now, so you're getting something a little bit more special. Like, and you also get the 45 servings. You only use one scoop at a time as well. Well, I've only ever used one scoop just now. I've not tried going for two scoops yet. I've not built up a tolerance, and I don't actually know what this will do. I'll probably like go mad. But for like the one scoop, 45 servings of one scoop is pretty decent. On the other hand, like things like the curse, it's 50 servings in there, but you'd need like 3-4 scoops to get a decent sort of workout from it, like to give like a noticeable effect. So like that's obviously, this is about £20, £24 or something like that. And by the time you like half all the servings down, you're probably getting less than what you'd get in this. Same with the jacked, it's round about 25 to £30, something like that. And it's not going to give you as much value for money because you need to take 3 or 4 at a time, as I said before. The My Protein one, which I don't have with me, I leave it in my gym locker. It comes in a bag, like 500 gram bag, and that stuff's rubbish in my opinion. Like you need 6, 7, 8 scoops even I've had before to get like anything out of it. I think it's probably because I've got quite high caffeine tolerance from taking these like for a year or so now, like been trying all the different ones. So the My Protein one, I'd steer clear of it. It's the cheapest, and it like if you're new to pre-workouts, it's a decent one to start with. But once you've used loads of them, the My Protein one just doesn't compare to anything, especially not this. So in conclusion, I'd say this is actually quite good value for money. It is expensive, but for what you get, it's worth it in my opinion. Like if you've got the money, I'd say try it once at least, obviously. If you don't like it anymore after that, then don't buy it again. But I've got 2 tubs and I'll probably buy more tubs of it because just it gives you something extra in the gym that like I've not had before from these. Like the focus, you just don't want to talk to anyone, you don't want to like mess about anyone who's like doing stuff with bad form or anything. Like you just kind of get mad at them for not doing things right. I guess like that aggression is probably due to all the stimulants and stuff in there, but I think it's quite good. I like it. And in the gym, I feel like that gives me more. Like I can go further, I can go like heavier, longer. So like in the morning you feel a bit more sore than you would normally, but I think that's because this has pushed you further. Well, it's pushed me further anyway. Anyway, I'd probably 9 out of 10 I'd say. It only kind of falls down on like the pump aspect, like you don't feel your skin like burning and tight and ripping. So I'd say it loses a point for that. If you're wanting a pre-workout that makes you look like crazy swole up after the gym, I'd go probably the BSN No Explode. That's what I'd say is the best one for pump so far that I've tried. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll do more product reviews in the future if people like the video. Thanks very much.